The Charles Tour was in Auckland over the weekend for its second event of the year. The Recreational Services Akarana Open was played for the first time in the tour's history. Heavy wind and rain meant the tournament had to be reduced to 54 holes after Thursday's round was washed out. And when the first round got underway on Friday, it was former Web.com tour pro Josh Geary who came out firing. After looking like he was going to card a 59 around the par 70 course, Geary finished the round with an 8-under 62. He then backed that up again with a 6-under 64 to hold the 36-hole lead by 7 shots over Auckland professional Ryan Fox and Leighton James from Hawke's Bay.
Probably harder today with the conditions, but it's always on, I guess. But I was on pretty good form that first day. Had some good chances coming in, but some days it's easy, sometimes it's not so easy. So we'll see how it is today. But the form's been good, so I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be a good run today.
And Geary looked to extend his lead early on the final round, birdieing 3 of his first 5 holes. The good start seemed to rattle his playing partner, Leighton James, who made 2 double bogeys down the first 2 holes, effectively leaving him out of contention. And as the rain began to set in, Geary's other playing partner, long-hitting Ryan Fox, also began to slip early in the final round. However, someone who was flourishing in the deteriorating conditions was young Bay of Plenty professional Peter Lee. Lee began the day 8 shots back from Geary, but the 19-year-old short game kept him in the running. The rookie professional's touch around the greens clearly some of the best seen all day, with bunker shots like this. And while Lee was finding form, Geary began to falter. The leader struggling to gauge the speed of the greens as course staff pulled out the squeegees to keep the holes from flooding. But just as Lee got within 2 shots of Geary's lead, a bogey down 16 halted his momentum. That meant Geary had a 3-shot lead heading down the last, and even though he finished with a bogey, the 29-year-old claimed the Recreational Services Akarana Open by 2 shots. And for Josh, the win couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah, exactly. Winning always breeds confidence. And that's why the Charles Tour is so good for guys like me. Come back and have the 4-run format to play and then go back overseas with a bit of momentum and a bit of confidence.
And in the Women's Championship, it was a 3-way battle for the lead at the start of the day, with Northland professional Caroline Bon taking on young amateurs Hanny Song and Munchin Ki in the final group. Bon and Song shared the lead at the start of the day, but a 3-under front 9 from Munchin Ki put her in the lead with Bon at the turn. But when Ki went double, then bogey down 12 and 13, Caroline had a comfortable lead heading into the final holes. The 26-year-old finishing with a par down the last to secure the win, a timely boost as she departs for the PGA Tour of China.
I had 6 weeks off leading up to this, so I've been working on lots of things with my coach, so it's nice to know that they're working and things are ticking along nicely for my trip away.
Despite being unable to claim yet another Charles Tour title, Munchin Ki claimed the North Island Amateur Championship, being played alongside the Akarana Open, with a total of 2 under for the tournament. And the men's North Island title went to Blair Riordan. He picked up the first prize with an 8-under total, 3 shots clear of his nearest rival. The result puts Riordan in good stead ahead of this week's New Zealand Amateur in the 23-year-old's hometown of Nelson. But the major silverware went to the professional pair of Caroline Bon and Josh Geary, who took out the inaugural Recreational Services Akarana Open.